Good evening, once again, Vigilance viewers. Today, we gather to discuss a tale as old as time, one of power, creativity, and conflict. The stage, our beloved gaming industry. The protagonists, you, the players, and a little game called Palworld, an emerging title from the shadows. But of course, in the background, casting a long shadow, stands Nintendo. The name alone conjures images of childhood joy and boundless imagination, now corrupted by the very villain of any industry, corporate greed. Aside from government and overreach, but that's a conversation for another day. Even the greatest titans, as you know, can get nervous when someone else forge starts burning a little too bright. Palworld, an indie darling from the developers Pocket Air, bring to life a world of adorable little creatures, action-packed adventures, and guns. Palworld looks like a certain other franchise, doesn't it? But while some see intimidation as the sincerest form of flattery, Nintendo, as I'm sure you all know by now, sees it as a declaration of war. Nintendo, a company whose legacy is built on innovations, is no stranger to defending its intellectual property like a dragon looming over its treasure. At first, I thought it was something we all saw before, with copyright issues Nintendo had with things like AM2R and Pokémon Emerald. But then I noticed that this wasn't a copyright problem. It was a patent problem. In my opinion, this raises the stakes way higher than they've ever been before. As this is no longer just a battle over passion. This is a battle over creativity in general. In a world where creativity should flourish, we must be vigilant. Nintendo may hold the keys to a vast kingdom that doesn't give them the right to close the gates on any new ideas. Every time Nintendo crushes innovation, under its boot is not just developers, but also we, the players. But the consequences of Nintendo's battle far beyond their grasp, as Atari, one of the many ghosts of gaming's past, has returned. Remember, Atari was the pioneer of the home gaming console. The reason why video games found their way from the arcade into our living rooms in the first place. And Nintendo can actually lay claim on game mechanics. What's to stop Atari from dusting off their patents and claiming with an iron fist the very idea of a home gaming console? They could wreak havoc on everything from Sony to Microsoft and yes, even Nintendo, as all of them have profited of the foundation Atari has set. Is that a world we want? A world where every innovation, every creative spark, every fabric of imagination is strangled by legal ownership, where companies fight over who owns the very idea of gaming itself? Beware, Nintendo, for your quest to secure your own crown may have awakened your very most dangerous threats. For my final thoughts, I ask that tonight, as you rest your heads, don't think of Power World as a simple clone. Don't even think of it as a game. Think of it as a challenge, an innovation to Nintendo to rise to the occasion. People have told me that uh, for the longest time, Pokemon has become stale. So, if anything, stuff like the success of Palworld should enable them to do better, to learn from the competition, and and go back to the good old days of pushing the boundaries. And let it be known that we the players are watching. We the players expect better. We the players deserve better. As always, my vigilant viewers, stay vigilant.